Hey everyone, how's it going? I'm really excited to do this video because today we're going to be looking at the Bandai UltimaGear Millennium puzzle. One of the reasons why I was really excited for this is because growing up, I was definitely somebody who really watched the show, and I've always wanted to have a Millennium puzzle that can break apart and you can solve it. When I saw that this product came out, I really made sure that I needed to get it. For now, what I do have is actually just this model of the Millennium puzzle, and this particular one doesn't actually break apart. It's just a solid piece of plastic, and it looks really nice, but it doesn't have that effect of actually solving the puzzle. The reason why this model kit is really great is because what you're actually building isn't the Millennium puzzle itself, but you're building the individual pieces that create the Millennium puzzle, and then you actually still have to solve the puzzle in order to get the finalized pyramid-looking product. Now, I find that to be really awesome because that probably means that this is a really easy model kit to build, but when you get into the actual puzzle solving, it could be pretty difficult. The really interesting thing about this is that they actually don't give you any instructions about how to solve it. So in that way, you're kind of solving it as if you were Yugi trying to figure out how do you put all these pieces together. I mean, I think the only benefit is that, of course, we know what the Millennium puzzle looks like, but that doesn't change the fact that you're still making a 3D puzzle and it might be difficult to assemble together. I mean, that's pretty much what we're gonna do. I'm gonna kind of skip over some of the building process because if you check out any other videos that are reviewing this product already, or they are a model kit building channel, they'll already show you many different ways that you can build it. But what I can say though is that this is probably one of the easiest models to build. I built a couple models in the past, and I know that sometimes it can get a little bit complicated. Zoids in particular were the ones that I used to build a lot, but for this one, you literally have 2 to 3 pieces that you're putting together, and then that's it. And then you just have all these different puzzle pieces, so I think it's really great. I do want to actually go over what was the process like in building this thing because it was rather difficult. And the thing is that overall, it took me about 2 hours and 30 minutes to actually place the entire thing together. So it was pretty intense. There's a lot of different situations where you have to first figure out what pieces actually go together. And even though you found the pieces that go together, there were times where you actually had to take things apart. This puzzle is difficult enough to the point where you actually might need to insert pieces into areas, twist and turn it, and then it becomes into the position where it needs to be. And I thought that was really interesting and really exciting. Again, I do like puzzles. I'm not a big model builder, but I mean, I think this alone was able to satisfy both my curiosity of building models and also the ability to actually solve the puzzle. All in all, this is the finished product of what the Millennium puzzle looks like. Again, I do want to stress that it did take me about 2 hours and 30 minutes to be able to create this thing. Now that we have it all built together, I'll go ahead and compare the finished UltimaGear product with the model that I already have, which is the pharaoh brand. Some of the cool things about this is that even though the size and the color are a little different, all of the different panel lines that you see here are actually very similar. As we rotate the Millennium puzzles, you can actually see that it's pretty close to the point. All around the entire puzzle, you'll notice that all of the panel lines are basically in the same spot, if it's not because of the way that it actually had to be built so that all the pieces can fit together. Even on the top, you can actually see that there's some kind of similarity in regards to what it looks like. So I think it's actually really close. Of course, looking at these two, it is something that I think is amazing. I can't believe that we actually have something like this, and you can't even tell that one of these things breaks apart and the other one doesn't. Of course, if you're looking at the little nub marks of a model kit, then you'll be able to notice, but at a distance, you actually really can't tell the difference. So overall, I think that this is fantastic. So if you are a fan of Yu-Gi-Oh! Or you really like puzzles and you want to try something that's a little bit difficult, I would definitely suggest that you get one of these things because it is just by far amazing, and like the feeling of actually solving the puzzle I think was really great. At the end of 2.5 hours straight, I was just kind of like, I just really got to get this done. But I think one of the other cool things that's coming out is that UltimaGear Bandai is actually releasing a golden sarcophagus. So I think it's really cool that they're coming out with this as well, which is also going to be a model kit. So sometime down the line, I think in February 2022, we'll go ahead and get this model kit as well. So that way we could store some of the pieces of the Millennium puzzle and then we'll kind of get into it. I'm super excited. I really like the fact that there's so many artifacts that are coming. Maybe they're going to make all of the other Millennium items. I have no idea, but I'm just really happy that they have this puzzle here. Thank you very much for popping by, and I will see you all around. Okay, bye.